So, for the first vote of the merge, it was honestly a bit of a success. With the big threat in Kendall gone, I should be able to move forward relatively well. I was kind of shocked with the amount of votes that were casted for her. I expected more people to vote for Tess. I was surprised that she only got 1 vote, and Leon got 2 votes, which is interesting, but it's not really any of my concern. Well, this is great. First vote went well. Yeah. Hey, Chase, thanks for sticking with us. Yeah, of course. You know who else did? Well, I'm pretty sure Raymond and Harper stuck with us, so yeah. But for the one person who also voted Kendall, I have no clue. So last night, I decided to vote for Leon because I didn't really want to vote for Kendall because she could have been a shield. But it turns out everybody else wanted her gone. And I guess I can't be too hurt about it since, she wasn't really technically in my alliance, but I still kind of wanted to keep her in the game because she would have been a shield. But I guess it's all well. I'm still in a good spot. My alliance still trusts me. But I am curious who the other 2 people who did vote for Kendall were, because if Chase did and Harper and Raymond did, then that means 2 other people did if I didn't. So I'm curious who did. Probably the people in the majority alliance, most likely, then. Interesting. Okay, guys, what the heck happened? What do you mean? Why is Kendall gone? And why did she pick up so many votes? Okay, we'll be honest with you, dude, we voted for her. Why? Okay, basically, she wanted you gone, and we thought it was stupid, so we kind of thought she was digging her grave, so we had to vote her off. You could have at least let me know. Yeah, well, we kind of thought you were kind of sticking with your vote on Tess, and we didn't really think you would go with it. I would have gone with it if you just communicated with me better. I'm sorry you feel that way, Leon, but, it's just how it is. I'm sorry. Kendall was just ruining her game, so me and Claire had no other option but to get rid of her. I didn't want my game to be ruined by Kendall, so taking her out was just my best course of action. Will it come back to haunt me? Probably, but do I regret it? Not really, because it's just a progression I had to do in the game, and her sacrifice is just the further progression that I need to make. I hope we made the right decision. I think we did. I'm thinking we'll be fine. I hope so. That alliance trusts us, so I'm pretty sure we'll be alright, and we should be able to take off the people in the minority easily. Okay, then. I'm still a little bit on the fence on whether if the last vote was a smart move or not, because, Kendall could have been a good ally, but she was also a huge threat, so yeah, I'm still on the fence after that result, because it could benefit my game, it could come back and haunt me. Alright, Idol, you are going to be found. I know it's around here somewhere. It can't just be nowhere. Ah, yes. Finally. About time I found you. And now the idol is mine. It was definitely hard to get, but I was far more persistent than it. And I got it. And now with it in my possession, this is finally my time to strike. Because there are people who are getting too comfy with where they're at. So, it's finally time to change this game. Well, guys, if we're still together, we still need someone else. Well, I think I can be that perfect someone else. Oh, Harper. What do you want? Well, you guys kind of seemed in the dumps, so I kind of thought that maybe I could talk with you guys. I guess it's a free world. Go ahead. So, I see Kendall's gone. Yeah, no thanks to you. Hey, I'm not the one who wanted to orchestrate the plan to get rid of her. It was more of Raymond and Chase's idea. They're the ones who sided with them. Yeah. They're the ones who wanted to go in that direction. I was like, okay, sure, why not? Yeah, I don't know about that. How are we so sure about that? Why would we believe you? Well, because here's the thing. Chase is close with Riley, and come on, look over there. Chase is already getting himself into a pretty good spot in his newly found alliance. Huh. Interesting. So, if you would want, I wouldn't be against voting off either him or Raymond next. Huh. Okay, I get voting off Chase, but question, why would we vote off Raymond? Well, because, I mean, can you really name one bad thing about him? Exactly. He's too likable. Yes, he's no threat physically, but he's a threat socially. Everyone likes him, and he has no enemies. That's a prime example of someone who's gonna win via a social game. So, I just want you guys to keep that in mind. Okay then. Do I trust Harper? God, no. But, unfortunately for me and my alliance, I think we gotta stick with her. We have no other allies. We aren't in a majority. And I feel like Harper might be our only chance to get out of the minority. So, right now, I feel like this has gotta be our best option. I feel like this is where we gotta go. Guys, I really don't trust Harper. Yeah, neither do I, but... I mean, I don't know. What do you think, Claire? I honestly think we can trust her. Why? I know she's very conniving and very deceiving, but she does bring up a good offer. And I mean, we don't really have any options, do we? I mean, I don't think the people in that alliance would still want to work with us anyway. Yeah, true. I mean, I guess. I don't trust Harper at all. And even if she is willing to work with us, we still don't have the numbers. Besides, if Chase and Raymond are together, then that means that those two would do whatever they would want to do, and that is most likely working with that other group of 3. So what chances do we have? I just feel like that it's just kind of delaying the inevitable. I mean, Harper's full of surprises, so we gotta hope that she's got something up her sleeve to make something happen, because we can't just lay back and die. We can't just do that. Yeah, that's true. Alright, I guess we'll give it a shot. Harper wanted to work with me and Claire when we were taken by Kyushu at the pre-merge era of the game. Pre-swap. And she's still willing to work with me and her. And honestly, I think now is finally the time to make that happen. I know Leon's not thrilled with that. I know he doesn't trust her, but right now, I feel like this is our only option at getting out of our slump. Hey, Harper? Yeah? So, me, Claire, and Leon, we're considering what you said, and we're good with it. We'll go with it. Okay, great. Now with the Minority Alliance in my grasp, I really control their fate. And honestly, I don't really feel like it's beneficial for my game if they go out. Because, I mean, it's 3 people, and then I'm in the final 6, and then what? I go out next because that Majority Alliance is close? Heck no. I mean, maybe I'll be able to survive with the idol, but no. I want to get to the end and make it to the end. And by doing so, I gotta solidify myself in a perfect spot where I can be everybody's little number 1, and if I can do this and keep this up, then I should make it to the end relatively easy. Oh, hey, Harper. Hey, guys. So what do you want to talk about? Well, I just kind of wanted some insight on what's going on, just so that way I can kind of stay in the loop, because I know Chase and Raymond were talking to you guys. Oh, we were basically discussing, like, who's next to go. We're probably thinking of the 3, we're probably going to take out Earl. Earl, really? Yeah, I mean, he's probably the next best one in challenges, so I feel like it's gotta be him next. Okay, nice to know. Are we actually doing Earl? Honestly, we keep it in mind, but yeah, honestly, now I feel like maybe we should go after one of the people in the middle. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to try. Yeah, maybe. So what, like Chase, Raymond, Harper? Yeah, I think we do, like, maybe Harper. We keep her in mind, but if Earl does really good in the challenge, then we gotta reconsider. So Harper came up to me and my alliance and was all like, oh, what's going on? We told her that we're probably doing Earl. Are we? Maybe, if he does, like, really good in today's challenge. But Otherwise, I'm honestly really considering doing Harper, because she just seems so disingenuous. She just seems so conniving. And she just seems like she's gonna play the game I'm playing. Like, this is my game, Harper, not yours. So, do we stick with those guys? I mean, I reckon we do. I mean, I don't really see any interest of working with the other three on the bottom. Yeah, I guess. If I play my cards right, I think my best route is just going with my alliance that I voted with. You know, Tess, Riley, and Harvey. The way I see it, you know, Harper's got something up her sleeve, so she'll probably try and make a move on one of those three, and then probably try and take me or Raymond out next. But I got better social skills than she does. You know, I got Raymond at least, and I got Riley. I mean, yeah, she might have Tess, but that's only one person, so I'm feeling like my route is just going with this alliance, and yeah, sucks to be those three on the bottom, but I mean, it's just how it is. Welcome to your next immunity challenge. For your challenge, you will be given a sequence, and in this sequence, you will have to go to each object that I say in the chronological order. If you get it right, you stay in the game, but get it wrong and you are out. The last person standing who ends up getting all the places chronologically correct wins immunity, safe from the vote. Losers, tribal council, someone will be the 8th person voted out and the 2nd member of our jury, and join Kendall. So, seems simple. So without further ado, let's begin. Your first sequence is or, backpack, pan, statue, helmet, backpack, pan, statue. So, go to the first object I said. Everybody goes to or, everybody is correct. Go to the second object. Everybody says backpack, everyone is correct again. Go to the third object. Ooh, this time we're divided. Everybody, except for Earl and Claire, say pan. Earl and Claire say statue. Earl and Claire, you are wrong. You're out of this challenge. Everyone else, you got it correct. Move to the fourth object. Ooh, we got another split. Leon, Chase, and Raymond say helmet, while Riley, Harvey, Tess, and Harper say statue. The correct answer is statue, meaning Leon, Chase, and Raymond are out of this challenge. Everyone says helmet, everyone is correct. Everyone goes to backpack, everyone is correct again. Move to the next object. Everyone goes to pan, and yet again, everyone is correct. Move to the next object. Looks like Riley, Harvey, and Harper say statue. Tess says backpack. The correct answer is statue, meaning Tess is out. You are going to be given another sequence, this time a bit faster. Here we go. Or, backpack, statues, pan, helmet, backpack, or statue, pan, helmet, helmet, or backpack. Go to the first object. Everyone goes to or, everyone is correct. Everyone goes to backpack, everyone is correct again. Everyone goes to statue, and yet again, everyone is correct. Everyone goes to pan, and yet again, everyone is correct. And once again, everyone goes to one object, helmet, and that is correct as well. Go to the next object. Ooh, and it looks like someone's about to win. Harvey says or, Riley says pan, and Harper says backpack. And the correct answer is backpack, which means that Harper has won immunity and is safe from the vote. Congratulations, Harper, on winning immunity. You're safe from the vote, guaranteed a spot in the final 8. As for the rest of you, tribal council tonight, and someone will be the 8th person voted out of this game, the 2nd member of our jury. Won't be you. Anyways, got nothing else for you guys. Grab your stuff and head on out. I'll see you tonight. Not only do I have the idol and a plan going into the vote, but I also have immunity. It's like I'm in the driver's seat. I'm in the perfect spot right now. Well, great job, Harper. Thanks, guys. I mean, you both did pretty dang well. Thanks. So I take it as that we're still voting for Earl? Yeah, it's pretty much how it's gonna be. Alright, I'll let Chase and Raymond know. Alright. So Harper winning kinda sucks. I was hoping maybe I could have pulled off a move on her, maybe, but guess it's not gonna be tonight. Oh well. But right now, Earl's gotta go now. Because, yeah, he might not seem like the biggest threat. I mean, he didn't do so well in today's challenge, but I'm only thinking he's trying to do that to shrink his threat level. So, I'm still thinking that he's gotta go. Because, I mean, I think he's just the overall biggest threat. Yeah, I know Chase technically is, but, I mean, I kind of want to keep Chase around just as a meat shield. In case if he does lose again, then maybe next time I'm gonna have to, try and get the numbers on him. But right now, Earl's gotta go. Alright, guys, well, Harper won immunity, which is good, I guess. I mean, I will say Chase isn't immune, so we can get rid of him. Yeah, but on the other hand, I think we should hear out Harper and see what she wants to do, because if she wants to take out Chase, then we'll do it. But if she wants to take out, like, Raymond, I think we're gonna have to do it. So I think we shouldn't object to what she has to say. We just gotta make her seem like she's in charge with tonight's vote, because, you know, don't really wanna piss her off. True, I guess. The way I see it, I just really want Chase gone because he's overall the biggest threat, and I just don't really want to take him further into the game. However, I don't really want to go against what Harper would want in case if she wants to vote off, like, Raymond, but I don't see any reason why she wouldn't want to take out Chase. But at the same time, I don't want her, because she just seems like a player who will try and work with you, but if you don't do it the way she wants to, she'll pretty much just ruin your game. So I gotta just basically go with the flow, see what she wants to do, and go with it, because that's kind of the standards I'm being forced to endure right now. Impressive work. Thanks. So, what are you doing tonight? I mean, we're down to do anything. We're down to really do anyone. You did bring up the idea of Chase and Raymond, so what are you thinking? I think we do Raymond. Why? Well, as I said, he's just the overall biggest threat. Okay, we'll do it. Great. But how are we gonna get the numbers? Oh, don't worry, I'll think of something. Leon, you almost ruined it. I'm sorry, I just couldn't help myself. I just was curious why him over Chase. That was the point. We just don't question her decision. Now she's just gonna get skeptical of us. I'm slightly wondering if this is where Kendall's sort of erratic behavior to try and take out Leon was coming from, because he is really being stupid. He almost costed our chances of staying in the game right there. We weren't supposed to object. We don't question her decision, because if we do that, then she won't work with us. So, he better hope that tonight it's gonna go well. I mean, obviously, would I much rather take out Chase over Raymond? Yeah, but, I mean, I'm still gonna take out Raymond, because obviously I want to try and stay in this game. So what do? Do we stick with that group, or do we join the other group? I mean, personally, I'd much rather go with our group of 6. Because, I mean, you have Riley, don't you, Chase? Yeah. So, yeah, Final 4, Final 6, we get rid of, Tess, and then Final 5, Harvey, and then it's Final 4. Yeah, okay, I guess so. I guess that makes sense. So, and they're doing Earl? Yes, they're doing Earl. Okay, good to know. That girl just oozes bad news out of her pores. Like, I can see bad news reeking from her. But do I think the majority is going on to Earl? I think. I mean, if she's doing it and Raymond is doing it, and that big group is doing it, then should be Earl going out, which would be good for me because he is probably one of my bigger competition threats. And even if she does flip, I'm pretty sure we will still have the numbers, because it will be 5-4 otherwise. So I'm thinking that this is definitely gonna be kind of hard for Earl to get past this one. Well then, Earl seems pretty screwed. Yeah, he does. But I'm starting to think, is that the best decision for all of us? I mean, it's the best decision for our alliance. What, are you not okay with it? Well, I'm okay with it, but, I mean, there's just a better move to be done. Who? I am not against kind of taking out either Raymond or Chase, in all honesty. Really? Yeah. In all honesty, I would much rather see one of them go over Earl. Interesting. I actually didn't have a full-blown plan on who I was going to try and flip, because it's going to be kind of hard now that I think about it. But I think the best course of action to take is to get Tess on my side and vote for Raymond. And the reason why is because, you know, she's been willing to flip before, and I don't think she would be against flipping again. She just seems like one of those players who will be willing to flip just to add a move on her resume. So I feel like she's the perfect person to try and convince. And in all honesty, I think she's probably the best person to actually bring to the end. I mean, if she keeps this up, she's going to piss a lot of people off, and that's perfect for me, because all I just gotta do is bring someone who didn't really contribute a lot to the game, and I should be $1 million richer. So there's talks of a Raymond blindside going on, and it looks like Harper is leading the charge. Interesting. So what? Are you leaning more towards Chase or Raymond? I wouldn't be against seeing either of them go. Well, I'm leaning more towards Raymond. And that group of 3 are probably doing Raymond as well. You know, of Claire, Leon, and Earl. So, you know, I'm probably going to do it. I mean, if you want to do it, we can make this big move happen and change the game completely. It's tempting, but I don't know if it's probably the best decision for all of us. I mean, I want to make this move happen, but I don't know if it's the right time. Now, I can go with it, or I could rat it out. But honestly, I do want to make a move, but at the same time, I don't think it's the smartest idea to take Raymond out now. He's not a threat at all. He's not a threat to really beat any of us in the challenges. Maybe to win? I mean, he's really got no flaws to him in terms of likability. But at the same time, you know, he'll probably be eliminated prior to the final tribal council anyway, so I don't see him winning in any sense, so I don't know. I am really on the fence now, because I do want to make this move, and if I do make the move, then I can put that on my resume. Yeah, maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but I'm probably going to go with it anyway. I'm not going to influence you further, because I don't want you really to think I'm that kind of person. Just take that information with what you will. Okay. But it also could make me look bad, and make me lose his vote, and make me look like a tryhard. And I don't really want to look like that, but I mean, did I go into Survivor not wanting to make a move when one is offered to me so much on a silver platter? Like, am I gonna ignore that chance? I really don't know, and I really don't think it's the smartest idea to pass it up, but it also might be a bad decision if I do take it. I don't know. I'm still on the fence right now, as I just said. So tonight, I'm just going to have to decide at the booth if I'm going to take the risk or play it safe. Hopefully this goes well, because if it doesn't, then, well, my game's about to fall apart. But if it works, then my game goes up the scale. Because tonight, I mean business. And hopefully when Raymond goes, I assert a bit of dominance in this game. Welcome to another tribal council. Before we begin, we'll bring in the first member of our jury. Kendall, voted out the last tribal council. So, Harper, you won today's immunity challenge. How's it feel going into the final 8 now with that immunity necklace around your neck? Jeff, it feels amazing. I mean, I don't know if I would have been targeted even without it, but it's always nice to have. But now I'm definitely feeling a bit of pressure because one immunity win can easily make you a target. So how does that make you feel, Chase? Because you won last immunity challenge, and now you don't have it anymore. Yeah, that's definitely making me a little bit nervous now because, you know, I always could have needed that extra bit of protection, but now that I don't have it, I'm definitely feeling a little vulnerable. So, Raymond, how are you basing tonight's vote on? It's kind of tricky, Jeff. You just kind of got to go with the flow and do what's best for your game, where you sit right now, and just go with it. Alright, with that out of the way, it's time to vote. Leon, you'll start us off. Ugh, this is tough. You're getting too comfy for your own good, and you're getting kind of skeptical of me. So, it's time to make a change while the iron's hot. I really don't think anyone is going to care about you going out tonight. I'll go tally the votes. Alright, I have the votes. Now if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so. No? Alright, I'll read the votes. First vote, Earl. Next vote, Earl. That's 2 votes, Earl. 7 votes left. Earl. That's 3 votes, Earl. 6 votes left. Fourth vote, Earl. That's 4 votes for Earl, 5 votes left. Raymond. That's 4 votes for Earl, 1 vote for Raymond. Sixth vote, Raymond. That's 4 votes Earl, 2 votes Raymond, 3 votes left. The 7th vote, Raymond. That's 4 votes Earl, 3 votes Raymond, 2 votes left. The 8th vote, Raymond. We're tied. 4 votes Earl, 4 votes Raymond, 1 vote left. The final vote. The 8th person voted out and the 2nd member of our jury. Raymond. Raymond, that's 5 votes, that's enough for tonight. You need to bring me your torch. Raymond, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. Tonight was a very close vote. Question is, how will this impact your games moving forward? Only time will tell. Anyways, got nothing else for you guys. Grab your stuff and head back to camp. Good night. Man, I knew voting off Kendall was not going to be a smart idea. I was doubting it, and I thought that maybe tonight that maybe I was going to be okay. When I received a few votes, I was like, okay. But then when I received that 4th vote, I'm thinking, what is going on? And then I get voted out just like that. I'm irritated that it happened. I don't think I was a threat at all to anybody. And I'm just upset to be out. I think the dumbest thing I did in this entire game is decide to trust Harper. I guess in some ways I blame myself for being completely outplayed and outwitted.